Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Love of Biology. Today we are going to learn about tools for the recombinant DNA technology. So the recombinant DNA technology requires some tools. With the help of these tools it can achieve and complete. So they are enzymes, vector, host, organism. So first one is the enzymes. So enzymes will helps in the recombinant DNA technology. Some of the enzymes let us discuss. First one is the restriction enzymes. Lin and the Arbor isolated two enzymes which restricted the growth of bacteriophages, that is virus, in E. coli. One of these enzymes added methyl groups to the DNA and second one cut the DNA. The second enzyme was restriction endonucleases. Restriction enzymes belong to a larger class of the enzymes called the nucleases. Nucleases which will cut the DNA, that is nucleic acids actually. So these are of two types, exonucleases and the endonucleases. Exonucleases will cut the DNA from ends and endonucleases will cut the DNA at specific positions within the DNA. So thus restriction enzymes recognizes a specific base pair sequence in the DNA called as the restriction site and cleaves the DNA within the sequence. These are generally found in the prokaryotes and provide protection to host cell by destroying the foreign DNA. So types of the cleaves produced by these enzymes are the sticky ends. Sticky ends, when the restriction enzyme cleaves the restriction site, the reaction creates a sticky ends, so which will have a target DNA will hang on both the side to stick with the other DNA, other vector. So these are produced which are complementary ones. So some restriction enzymes also cut the DNA to form the blunt ends, that is without single strand tails, which also can be inserted into the target DNA via the action of the DNA ligase, which is a joining enzyme. So sticky ends and the blunt ends they will form. Next, coming to the nomenclature. Restriction enzymes are named for the organism based from which they are isolated. Example, E. coli R1 is isolated from the E. coli strain. So, E. coli refers to the genus and the species, and R is the strain. 1 is the Roman numerical indicate it was the first enzyme of that type from which it is isolated. Restriction enzymes have the three important features. Restriction enzymes make breaks in the palindromic sequences. Example, madam, from both the ends we can read it. The breaks are usually not directly opposite to one another. The enzyme generates DNA fragments with complementary ends. So these are the general features of the restriction enzymes. So next, DNA ligase enzyme. Ends of the DNA strands may be joined by the enzyme ligase called the glue of the recombinant DNA molecule. The enzyme catalyzes the formation of phosphodiester bond between the 3' OH and the 5' phosphate terminals of the two nucleotides and it will join. So DNA ligase enzyme will join the ends of the DNA. So it is called as a glue. Cell wall degrading enzymes. Different enzymes to degrade the different organism cell walls. For example, cellulases to break the plant cell wall which is made up of cellulose. Chitinases to lyse the fungal cell wall which is made up of chitin. Lysozyme to lyse the bacterial cell wall which is made up of the peptidoglycan. Like that, every organism will have a specific cell wall degrading enzymes to make the rDNA. Next, tool vector. Vectors help in carrying the integrating the desired gene. These form a very important part of the tools of the recombinant DNA technology as they are the ultimate vehicles that carry forward the desired gene into the host organism. Plasmids, bacteriophages are the most common vectors in the recombinant DNA technology. So these are the molecular vehicles. So next one is the host organism. Host organism is the organism into which the recombinant DNA is introduced. The host is the ultimate tool of the recombinant DNA technology which takes in the vector engineered with the desired DNA with the help of the enzymes. There are a number of ways in which this recombinant DNA are inserted into the host, namely microinjection, biolistics or gene gun, alternative cooling, etc. are there. So by using this, so these are the different tools used in the RDNA technology. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.